Welcome back to Fuck It Friday, where I pick a movie I'm pretty certain is going to be bad. I'll watch it anyway and do a quick review for it. The two main questions are, is it really that bad? But also, if it is it at least a good time? And also, happy Halloween. Today's film is 2019's Candy Corn. With it being Halloween, I of course had to pick a Halloween film. And I knew very little about this going in besides it has some pretty abysmal reviews. That has not stopped me before, and it will not now. Especially in a series where I literally try and pick bad films to watch. So this follows a group of bullies who haze a local outcast, and things go too far, and the outcast named Jacob is resurrected and hell-bent on exacting his revenge. This movie felt off from the start. The acting in most regards is ass. These motherfuckers here are talking about hazing some poor guy. These people don't look at all like your typical high school or college fraternity douchebags. A few of them look like they're fucking pushing 40, so that made things a bit harder to take seriously. The late Tony Todd was in this for a few minutes, and he was also an executive producer. But don't look at him as a reason for sitting through this. May he rest in peace, though. The one positive I can give this film, other than that, is I love the small town setting and the Halloween vibes it has. Although things look a bit desaturated for my liking, but otherwise, this was super underwhelming for the potential. Practical effects for the kills are okay, nothing special, but for a slasher horror film, I would say the body count is relatively low, and it feels like half are off screen, and all the things in between are simply just not very interesting. And the story it could have gone into, I would say is worse than half-assed. I also didn't like some of the editing choices with how they utilized some of their sound, but especially their choppy slow motion moments, which I felt they used way too much. And the final act was so painfully average that made me feel about as much of nothing as the rest of the film did. So outside of a couple fine casting choices and some practical effects, I would not personally recommend this one. It's very average, or worse really. I didn't even have a fun time laughing at it with some of the intentionally funny moments. But I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Have you seen Candy Corn? If you have not and you're curious, I wouldn't waste any time on it tonight.